Any question from DJI Raw? Let's just check. I have a Vision 40 and I lost the CLI when I flashed by mistake. How do I get it back? DJI Raw, Rotor Riot, you need to contact Rotor Riot support and they will send you the exact CLI dump so you can dump it back on. For all the things people might complain about Rotor Riot in terms of their price and so forth, there are people who would rather pay the absolute minimum to get a drone made in China. And then, you know, if you need support, maybe it's email back and forth once a day because of the time difference. For all the things people might criticize about Rotor Riot not being like the absolute bottom of the barrel in terms of pricing, they are in Orlando. They show up every day and somebody sits down and answers emails, and they will take the time to, they treat you, a Rotor Riot customer, like they, you know, they actually care about their customers. And if you like lose your CLI dump, they'll be like, yeah, I got that for you. I'll help you out, bro. That's my perspective. I'm sure that there's someone out there who feels like they got the shaft from them. There always is, but I think in general, they're very, very helpful, and you shouldn't hesitate to contact them. Bubby FPV says we have a quads and coffee on November 26th if you want to stop by, if you're in the area. Oh, yeah, frickin' moved the warehouse, didn't they, Bubby? Holy crap. I remember when Rotor Riot first moved into that warehouse. That must have been around 2019 because I had just bought my car and I drove down to Orlando and they were just moving into the warehouse. And Rotor Riot was being run out of the flight test warehouse. There was a company named Lauren International that bought Flight Test and was running their store. And when Chad Capper left Flight Test and formed Rotor Riot, Lauren International was financially involved. And then when Rotor Riot started getting popular, Lauren International got cold feet about some of the stuff that they were doing was a little too radical. And the result of that was that Capper bought Rotor Riot from Lauren International so that he owned it, but Lauren International still ran the store. In fact, I think the store didn't exist. Maybe it was part of that buyout that they started the store because they had to make money. I'm not sure about that. I don't want to get too many of the details wrong. It's been a long time. But Lauren International ran the store, and as a result, Rotor Riot, it was run really badly because the people running the store were not the people who cared the most about the customers. The Rotor Riot guys had basically no say. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but there was Lauren who was really running the store. And Rotor Riot went, you know what? This is bullshit. We're gonna take and we're gonna run the store ourselves. And they moved to Orlando and they rented this warehouse. And it was a giant move because they basically had to source inventory. They had no money for inventory. Lauren International had a bunch of inventory, but a lot of it was old shit that nobody wanted to buy. And so Lauren International was like, well, you owe us all this money. So Rotor Riot owed a shitload of money to Lauren International and needed money to buy inventory. And Race Day Quads, Tyler Brennan, who is a real mensch, if there ever was one, Tyler Brennan said, you guys can sell anything you want out of my warehouse. I'll give you 30-day terms on the payments. And, and basically offered to float Rotor Riot for, I don't know how long, probably not an unlimited amount of time, but basically said, just sell product from my warehouse. I don't care. Until Rotor Riot could get on their feet and get some money to buy. Anyway, the details, then more of the story went on. I don't remember. I won't go in. I won't wax Phyllis rhapsodic about it. But I remember being in that warehouse when they first, Drew was literally building wooden inventory shelves because they didn't have money to buy steel shelves. and starting. And I was like, you guys are going to really do this? It was like, yup. And now they're going to a bigger warehouse. So kudos. Kudos. Oh, hey, Stacy. Stacy's here. Stacy says, wish you could come to our OG warehouse closing and open house for our new warehouse. Can't wait for you to see it. Indeed. Indeed. It's really exciting and gratifying in a way, although I didn't really do it. But gratifying in the way like when, you see your best friend graduate from college and you didn't take the classes and you didn't do the studying, but it's really gratifying just because somebody you care about's been successful. Way back when I was like, this is preposterous. You guys are going to start your own store. I mean, like, I'm exaggerating a little, but I was like, what are the chances that you'll actually succeed at this? When there's guys like Get FPV and Race Day Quads and Pyrodrone out there, Big Fish, you're going to start a warehouse and sell stuff out of the warehouse. And they did it. And now, even better. So, anyway. Quad City Bay Area. Thank you for $5 super chat. I'm satisfied with Walksnail now. I don't care about 5x the range. My concern is support for the V1 VTXs. Yeah, if they release a new V2 system, will it be backwards compatible? I don't know. Good question. I hope so, but if it was DJI, would it be backwards compatible? Well, maybe. What's your opinion on transparent LED gimbals? Oh, the transparent TX16S? Not gimbals. Did Radio Master release a transparent TX16S? Is it a gimmick? Yes, obviously it's a gimmick. But is it a gimmick that you care about? If so, feel free to buy it. That's cute. Oh, you guys can't see it. Sorry, I didn't switch screens. Oh, and apparently the Minshan Kim edition. What happened to that blue Minshan Kim edition that he didn't like and didn't use? I think he used it in a couple of videos. I don't think he flew it for races, though. When he came to my house, he wasn't using it.
Is there an extra button on the back, or am I crazy?
No, that's the Mark II thing.
The
Mark. So they didn't include the button in the Mark II. They had a slot for the button and a plug, and you had to buy the button and plug it in. But apparently this MCK edition has the button. It is an extra button on the back. I don't know what you would do with that, but there you go. You can put that back. You can put that button on any TX16S Mark II. See? Oh, stop! See? There's a hole already in the case. You just buy the button and plug it in. Yeah. $4. You can have it.